What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Back with more gameplay. You know. So direction. Voila, Maggie, voila, Maggie, voila, Maggie, voila. We got a division game, you know what I'm saying? We 9-0, 8-0. Road to 19, we got 11 more games. Facts. Straight. Hey. But look, offense killing everybody. Offense killing it. And then points against, you know, us and the Browns. Got a good defense. We ain't worried about none of that. I'm gonna get some drink. Alright. Hope y'all like the stream tunes. Brought to y'all by Beats One on Apple Music. Yeah, I just got a specially curated shit for him. Chiefs and the Browns play each other. That's a good AFC matchup, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see if I got one. Let me see if I have one. Yeah. Fish tailing out the parking lot. They ain't talking about us. Whoa. Whoa. See, yeah, this all from last season. We ain't listening to that. Let's switch positions, that like a mission for all the bitches. Yeah, they get your riches. He said we're gonna be 9-4. Dude got no faith in us. What a check up, ayy. Said I had in the talk. Tunes I got bucks, you know ice, mighty duck. Send a Uber truck, get on my start like Chuck. Supposed to make that a brush, you know money, won't shut up. Whoa. 30 bands. These whores around me, she don't.
Hello everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, whoa.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
That 35-year-old woman voice. We never knew.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Cobain.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay.
Phillip Lindsay usually tears us up.
So this will leave him a yard short.
May hit a pickup.
Pickup of 9 yards on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this
Got your pan on, you hit that shit.
You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
And this team is coming in off of their open week, and to me, a pretty good time to have it, too, because it's right in the middle of the season. So I would think that they'll be pretty well rested and ready to go for the second half of the season. But even more importantly, they got a little bit of a mental break as well. That's going to help, too.
From the gun on third down.
There you go, Graves. That's a big 6. That's how you start the game.
To the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get it.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Roll me some dough like a future.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm going to keep it red flag out on move.
2nd and 3.
Oh, see how I read it, but then I get behind him somehow. Put me in front. I'm running in front of him.
That one a first down pickup of 8. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I have to say, it's not just a rollover and sleep game. These niggas came to play.
And he is tackled inside.
They always come to play.
Not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
They know what it means to beat the Falcons.
This quarterback now.
Will they though? Hell no.
3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in by Snead. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man up.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
My man Sinat.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
An interesting
that's too violent.
Decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Love. Pressure
there you go.
And the Falcons get there for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack.
What are those two dudes doing? Why ain't they blitz or something?
Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, it's Carter. And he gets this one just
Sir, first down.
40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Kansas City
He
won.
was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him. They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Lamborghini low. We run a spread offense.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Thought that was Yeldon that was in there.
But not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the two guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that.
They talking about last play. We just threw the ball.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from
These niggas don't know what they're talking about, bro. They watching the wrong game. They put 8 in the fucking tight end.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Sorry, they don't have an offense to compete.
It's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays when they have these types of kicks that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point.
Pittsburgh lost. Is that a Super Bowl lull at the end?
But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Throwing on first down. Love looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender.
Dude going to USC.
On this really nicely executed curl route.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Operating from the gun. Love. It's caught by Mike Evans.
At least we up on him.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This drive starts with 2 steps downs, and here a loss of yardage. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Off the draw, here's Hill.
There you go, Ed.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Off play action. Love airing this one out for Evans. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Damn.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to just being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind
Who's on
you,
Devin White?
keep pressing forward.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Guess we're running it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have control all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
I know he's faster than him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down. Bolden. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback.
Good pickup over there, that block.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football.
Damn, I was about to get through it too.
And letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, Bolden. And this is caught.
That showed. I thought he was going to be farther in the route.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. On first down, Carter. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing.
They're having trouble with the single back.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been
They're just like a regular.
picking up first downs.
I guess that's.
Front. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him
David
in certain positions,
Njoku.
so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The try here for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession.
Guess the Bucs don't want to put up a fight this time.
A rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football.
Oh, that's the Bucs we know right there.
He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 2nd down, it's Lenzen.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Bucs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Love. He's got Evans. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the ground, it's Hill. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's...
Hold up.
Becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with force. And they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Back to throw. Love.
Get up, get the ball.
Love lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass.
Let me focus up, bro. They shouldn't be right here. That's because Isaiah Oliver's on Mike. That nigga.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Knew he was going to be open, too. That route is this. It's always the slot. Graves right there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
What are you guarding, 22? Nothing. Guarding air, bro.
A 5-yard touchdown.
Who's over here?
They are now on the board here in the first half.
Nah, the flats is not there, yo. Flats was covered by Chris. This man just guarding air.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
It's like I'm not juking.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I didn't even know he was open. That's my go-to right there.
Here, over 20 yards.
He open.
And we've hit the 2-minute
9 times out of 10.
in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take
Smoking
runs
dope.
like that each
Cause
and
I
every
need it.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's a weak corner, but alright.
Operating from the gun. Bolden. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Now
I had R1.
Downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down. Bolden. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Apparently the game wasn't paused.
On first down, Bolden.
Throw it away. I'm hitting the throwaway button.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts Stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 2.
Joe wasn't paying attention to the down.
They just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. On 4th down, Bolden.
Can't guard you.
Touchdown, Falcons. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading.
See an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Anybody watching no damn halftime show?
The Falcons back to
Shit
receive.
ass.
They got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better, 2 weeks in a row,
Oh,
as long as you want one in this league,
yeah, right, bro.
Let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack.
I'm used to it by now, man.
He's able to avoid the pressure and get
All
out
the
of there.
stupid shit that happens in this game.
Down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love.
Sack him, yeah.
Get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game.
No, they didn't say 30th sack this season.
He's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Now on 3rd and long.
Holding.
To throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Yeah, he was holding chase.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bolden throwing middle, and it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Hi, my name is Gucci, and I'm addicted to everything.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second.
First down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He gone. It's Preston Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. He's got the first
TJ Yeldon, bro. I'm telling you.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. TJ Yeldon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way.
I look away for half a second.
Yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
Diamond chains, assault rifles, grip, clubs, and gambling. Bad bitches, and bitches.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know. That didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Falcons, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Sweating a weave out. Mom said she breathes out. Fuck, I'm doing it. Parties with Hova and C's now. I sent over. Whoa, whoa. 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 Oh my god. Oh. Oh, the Saints again. That's for another episode, you know what I'm saying? Probably like another, 30, 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 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 yeah. They're checking me. I got machine. I got machine. I love it when you talk to me. If I leave my mama straight, I spent some basic Tatiana. And if I want you, what up?